You would never live your authentic life if you still care about what other people think. Hello, 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 and welcome back to my channel. Hi, my name is Naman, or you could call me Mooney, whichever is easier for you. And today, we're going to be talking about, as the title of the video says, it's kind of the same topic as my other videos, but this one goes into more depth of like the idea of like you caring about what other people think of you. You know what I mean? Yeah. Anyways, okay, let's get on with the first topic. Okay. You would never be happy if you care about what other people think. And I feel like that's already common sense at this point, because you know, as I always said, your life would never be your own if you still care about what other people think. Because if you still care about what other people think, like, your control over yourself and the things that you do in your life, that thing, like, kind of goes to other people in a way, because your mind and your mindset goes to the thought of like, oh, what are they gonna think if I do this, if I act this way, if I am this way, and that's gonna come out in a way that equals like, and that's gonna result in you not being able to express yourself authentically and fully what's another word for authentic? Fully accurate to yourself. Okay, yeah. And people are going to judge you and perceive you either way. The world is a stage, and a stage is a world of entertainment. A quote from Hazbin Hotel. If any of y'all watch Hazbin Hotel, you would know that quote is from Alistair. I love watching that show, by the way, but I haven't been keeping up with it lately. But yeah, that's one of the quote from the show. But basically, a stage is like a world of performance and entertainment, right? So people are going to judge you and perceive you either way. Like, maybe you're doing one thing, and your intention is another, but the thing that people are gonna think might be another thing entirely. So yeah, and sometimes it's not even on you, it's literally on them. Like, your intentions could be so good no matter what thing you're doing, but if their perception of you like, if the way they perceive you is towards like a hateful way, it's always like their view of you and their judgment of you and their perception of you is always gonna be bad. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's either you're happy because you change yourself to fit in, or you're happy because you get to live without having to care about what others might think. And I think that's a pretty interesting thought, because it reminds me of that one interaction with my friend where I was crying in the bathroom about how I feel like I couldn't fit into school without not being my authentic self. And she said, if you want to fit into society as an individual, there's no way you can be your full 100% authentic self, because that's just how it is. And she was like, I'm not even my 100% authentic self most of the time when I'm out in society and in my social life. And she said that, and you know, it's just like, I think about it and I'm just like, that's kind of sad, to be honest. Because why do I have to change myself just to live in society happily? So it's either you change to fit in, or you don't change and accept the fact that there's not going to be people who like you. If you, there's going to be people who like you, and there's going to be people who don't like you. If you decide to be your fully authentic self in society, in life in general. But yeah, one of the videos that inspired me to make this video is a video on TikTok that I came across, that it was basically like a happy photo, like in the background, like a good looking vibe photo in the background, with like the caption that says, "Life after not caring about what other think of me anymore." Like it was something like, life after not caring about what other people think. And that's what inspired me to make this video. And I love talking about topics like this, so I don't mind making more. But yeah, I feel like, you know, it's best, in my opinion, it's best to not change yourself, but it's good to accept the fact that there's gonna be people who will dislike you as well, you know? But yeah, it's just sad that some people think that you can't be your 100% authentic self when you're out in society, which is true in a way. But yeah, like, you know, people are going to judge you and perceive you either way. They're going to have opinions about you no matter what you do, no matter what your intentions are when you're doing something. They're always going to judge you. Like, they're always going to judge you, and even more if they dislike you. If they dislike you or have any hateful judgment or perception of you, they're always going, their judgment of, or have like if they dislike you, okay, even more so, if they dislike you, their judgment of you and their perception of you is always gonna be hateful towards you, because their judgment of you is on the hateful side, you know? So don't like don't let it get to you, and don't take it personally, because sometimes it's not even on you, it's all on them. Sometimes you're not even doing anything wrong, you're doing things with your own intentions and your like good intentions and whatnot. They're still going to think of you in a hateful way because, you know, they dislike you. Of course they're going to think of you in a bad manner, you know? Well, yeah. Next thing is, so let go. You know, like, let go. Because life is short. We're losing time every second we live. So why waste our time by using that time to think about what others might think of you, when you could use that time to be doing other things that would benefit you in so many different ways that are better than just sitting around overthinking what other are thinking about you. Yeah. And it's just, you know, it's just very sad how there is still truth in that, what my friend said, that you can't be who you truly are 100%. Sorry. You can't be who you truly are if you're out in society, which it's sad, but you know, I disagree with that. But it's sad that, you know, there's people who think that way, you know, because I think that you just have to accept the fact that people aren't going to like you, and that's it. So yeah, just let go and live life, because life is so short, you know. Go places, do things, talk, be loud, you know. I said you know so many times. It's one of the words in my vocabulary, but yeah. Well, if you guys want me to do more talk and yap videos, just leave them in the comments. I'll be sure to check them out and take them into account. But right now, I'm gonna go and chill. I'll be back to you guys with another video. I have another video idea in mind, but right now, let's end this off with a good note. So yeah, I'm sorry if this video doesn't really make sense. I hope it does. But yeah, the overall message is literally what I just said in the first few seconds of the video. You will never live your authentic life if you still care about what other people think. So just remember that. Don't forget to eat food and drink water. I hope you guys have a nice day. Bye bye.